Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Pikmin 2. Last time, we had a day in Perplexing Pool that was pretty crunched from time, if I can recall. It's been a couple weeks since I last recorded this, so forgive me on that. And, what a garbage set of stuff we have going on here. Yeah, today we are starting off in the shower room here. This is kind of a weird cave, not really so much a difficult one. I mean, it has some tricky moments, I think, but kind of just a cave, if I can say anything here. This is an awkward spot for this enemy here. I think I talked about this enemy before. This is a watery blowhog. It's almost just a reskin of the fiery blowhog in just about every sense of the word here. Not that deadly. I mean, it functions almost exactly the same otherwise, just a different coat of paint here, different element. Blue Pikmin can pretty effortlessly deal with these guys, but so can any offensive Pikmin like your purples here. They're pretty easy enemies otherwise. Water's not really that deadly. That could have been, though. Okay, I see we have rocks here. Let me take... I'm gonna take just... yeah, one white here, just in case there's more rocks or something in the area. I probably should have taken a yellow or something, but... this looks kind of gross here, but I think I got most of the rocks gone anyway. Alright, let me grab some purples here and see what we got here. I think otherwise we are mostly through this cave, or this floor here. There's 7 floors to this dungeon, so I feel like we're probably going to do about half of it this video and then another half afterwards. I also, like in the next video or something. So throwing more Pikmin on here because God knows how much, like, falling rocks and other things kinda suck! This game has no respect for the player at any given time. If I don't have to deal with him, I'm not going to, because I don't want to deal with a Wallywog right now. We have a... what is that, like a juicer? Merciless extractor. Yeah, I guess that would be like a orange juicer or something. Let's delve deeper. Alright. Shower room sub-level 2. I remember this floor, or this cave being kind of mean in some ways, so... I mean, I guess with the sight of falling rocks, I mean, that kind of gives you an idea that we're going to be in for some meaner stuff here. Okay, so we got some poison hazards here. Nothing too deadly. We have a battery here. Okay, I see what we got going on here. We have falling rocks again. Ah, shoot. I might try and take one of these if there's gonna be falling rocks here. This guy's gonna easily... yeah, this guy's gonna wake up here. That's kind of what I didn't want to see there. I'm just trying to aggro and see if there's maybe any rocks or something in this area here. I can't say to jinx it, but I think this guy might be stuck up that way there. Yeah, he's definitely aggro. Well, he's gonna be aggroed for a while. He can't really do much of anything if he's facing that way. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to maybe pull a sneak attack here. Stun, for God's... Screw you, game! Okay, I see we have a completely different layout this time. Don't you dare get squashed by that. Kind of an idea of how the procedurally generated rooms can be here. Like I said, I'm not, like, pausing for, or, like, resetting for everything, but the problem is you need a lot of purples in the game, and if there is one color I would recommend resetting for if you do lose anything, it is purple Pikmin, so... And I think I'll take the reds with me as well. They do have a little bit more firepower than some other colors here, so... Yeah, this is so much better of a layout. Don't wake this asshole up here. Okay, I got the stun on him that time. That's what didn't happen there last time, and that was what kind of royally screwed me over here. We have another battery here. Like the one at the beginning of the game in Valley of Repose, this was also a Duracell in the original game. All the batteries used to be Duracells, they just changed them for the international, or for the... I think it was just the Switch version. I could have sworn some other international version changed it, but they might have always had the Duracells. We also have a new enemy here. Which one is this? It is... This is the lesser spotted jelly float. Well, first we have a battery here. Name, Durable Energy Cell. Again, just imagine this said Duracell in the original game. The trusted brand that everyone uses. Yeah, this layout was way nicer than the other one. Not that the other one was terrible, but this one's like just way more open. So, sometimes it may not hurt just to reset if you feel like you're getting a bad layout. That's kind of the nice thing about having the random dungeons here. Sud generator. It's pretty great. Unfortunately, the cave's behind a poison vent that was also kind of locked behind some other enemies and stuff, so... Okay, they're Luigi's Mansion. I don't think it's actually supposed to be the Luigi's Mansion song, it just sounds a lot like it. I don't like the little guys near this. You know what, actually, hold on, I know what I can do here. I'm taking the captains to deal with the little guys here because... Yeah, we can kind of do that, and sometimes that's not necessarily the worst idea. The only thing is, sometimes you should probably watch the health of the captains, because that can be kind of important sometimes. This does become a bit easier with a certain upgrade that we don't have yet, but... yeah, for certain enemies like this, sometimes it's not the worst thing to have the captains run in and deal with them. This dungeon here, you probably actually will want to focus on keeping the captains alive if you can. Oh, that's not even guarded. I thought there was like a gate in the way here. I'll fight this enemy here because it's not that difficult, but yeah, I didn't need to do that. This is the lesser spotted jelly float here. It can inhale Pikmin and they get stuck inside it. If you wait a really, really long time, that can in fact kill. I'm not gonna... You know what, screw it. I'm not even gonna bother with this stuff here. Just delve deeper. It takes a really long time, but it definitely can kill, so keep that in mind, but otherwise they're not that deadly of enemies, though. Shower room sub-level 3. Oh, and we have a bunch more here now, so... Yeah, there's it doing its inhale ability there. The one on the left's basically dead, so... And this guy's also basically dead, so... Yeah, not too bad of enemies otherwise, though. There's another variant of those that we'll also see probably later in this. Oh, actually, it's right there. That's the greater spotted jelly float. Almost exactly the same enemy, but I think it's a bit bigger and has more health. Oh my god, that got purple. So f this game and f this enemy. Alright, let's see if I get any kind of a layout here. I should have known there was gonna be a stupid Wollywog trap. Oh, well, I see we got water dumples right off the bat, so already it's not really as kind as the last one that I had there. Again, these guys take forever to actually devour Pikmin, though, so they're not really that threatening of enemies here. Oh, there's a third one coming over to play as well. Oh, shoot, shoot! Die, please die, please die, please die. I think he's... Please die, please die, please die before you get to the... How did you not kill him? And it was a purple. If it was any other color, I wouldn't mind. Okay, note to self. This floor can be kind of on the deadly side. I don't know if I like this layout as much compared to some of the other ones I've had, so... But I guess we'll make the use of it here. There's a lot of weird crap in this area here. I shouldn't say this cave's not difficult, because it has its challenging moments. I will give it that for certainty. Okay, we have a water dumple here. Water dumples can eat a lot, and they can be deadly, but they don't have much health, so really they're not the worst thing in the world. I guess I'll have a squad for the jelly floats and then another squad for pretty much everything else. This is where they can be kind of deadly in some places, because if they kind of just wander over, you may not notice them there, and then you may wonder where some of your Pikmin might have vanished to after a little bit, and the greater one's coming this way here. Greater spotted jelly float, almost the same type of enemy. I think they can eat captains, though, as well, if I remember right, but otherwise, they're not that much deadlier than the regular version, if I'm being honest. They take an equally long time to eat stuff. I think that got it there anyway, so... They're a jelly float that just has way too much damn health, and... Yeah, that's pretty much all you kind of have to know about that. Oh, well... I'm seeing the treasure right next to here as well. That could be useful. Watch there be a trap with that there. We have a mirrored storage. I guess that's like a makeup thing, I think. I'd love it if this last treasure was just all I need here, because... This could be in a very kind spot, but there are some other kind of dangerous enemies in this area, though, so... No, there's another treasure. Shoot. Okay. I see what we got here. How do I want to go through this? Because there's a water dumple, there's also a... Chromad here. Vorpal platter. Yellows and purples are honestly probably all I need to deal with the jellyfish guys. This guy got a Pikmin on me there last time, so I'm kind of wary of this Chromad here. Okay, seems like throwing Pikmin on, like, purples on top seems to be the way to go and not, like, swarming. I think that was kind of my mistake there last time I tried fighting it. Again, otherwise, just enemies with a bunch of health and take a million hits. I don't know if hitting them with yellows is necessarily the best strategy. I feel like with yellows, because they get thrown the highest, but I think regular Pikmin seem to be able to reach them just fine, so let's take this shell back, and I think that should be everything for this floor. This one was kind of a cluster of garbage, honestly, but again, it has been a little bit since I recorded the last one there, so yep, we have the scrumptious shell. Very nice. Yes, that is it for this cave, this floor here. Not it for the cave. And I have a gate in the way. Looks like just one water dump in the way. That's not too bad. I'm just gonna bring my purples to the front here. Okay, I'm not bad at all there. Could have been, but not. I guess I could have probably came in with a few more Pikmin. There was something I wasn't sure if it was in this cave or not that I thought might have been, but doesn't appear to be. It'll definitely be in the next cave that we go to in this area here, though. So, which, yes, I'm not looking forward to doing, because I hate the next cave with a passion, but oh well, we can do it. Alright, sub-level 4. This will probably be the last one of the dungeon, because again, this... Oh, and... Oh, it's the... Is this the cave I think it is? Or the floor I think it is? I mean, this is a really pretty area. It's very different than anything we've kind of seen so far. I think this is the area I'm thinking... Okay, well, I see we have Queen Candy Pops here. Yeah, let's grow some numbers here. What do we... We have, like, no yellows, so let's convert a few reds into yellows here. This is the Queen Candy Pop in a nutshell here. And yeah, that's basically how it works there. You throw one in there and get a shit ton in return there. And I hope these things don't disappear on me here. I also realize I don't need to be tapping the A button. I can just hold it in here. I don't know where I'm missing a strangler here. Looks like a white got stuck in a pipe somewhere, but... Yep, this area here, these enemies here can... These butterflies here can drop a lot of nectar, and they can sometimes drop a lot of sprays as well, so... Very nice to kind of look through here. Ooh, I like that we got... 2 spices and a bitter. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, this is a very nice, like, kind of recharge cave. A lot of later game caves in this game tend to have some of these here. This one at least has treasure. There's a lot of them that don't even have treasure on them, though, that are kind of just meant for recharging. Kind of goes to show you how, like, the caves are definitely getting a lot longer and more difficult, though, so... Yeah. And I know some people may think this is a bit of a glitch or an exploit, but honestly, I don't care. It's useful. I don't know how I phased through Almar and didn't get that, but I guess that's kind of the nature I get for trying to act greedy like that. And yeah, I think regular Pikmin can walk through here. This isn't, like, yeah, this isn't deep water. It's just, like, ankle. This is a really pretty looking area here, though. Has really neat looking kind of water effects for the area here. Kind of entered from, like, the wrong angle, I think. I kind of meant to come down this slide here. That's a geyser that'll take you out of the cave. Not really what I want, but if you find that the first half of this cave was difficult and you need a way out here, then that's kind of your ticket out of here. We're still looking for a treasure in here, though, so... See the ship down that way? Ah, here we go. Oh, this... Yeah. This... You may think this leaf looks a little interesting. Yeah, this used to be green in the original releases of the game. I think it was in PAL, and I think later versions like this changed it to being red. Because it looked like a weed leaf. I think even Almar made reference to, like, getting high off it or something in, like, the Picklepedia. It's kind of funny like that. But, nope, we are not playing the weed cut. We're not playing the Duracell cut, and we're not playing the weed cut of this game. Orbital Fribbery. Well, that is gonna do it for about half this dungeon here, so I think next time, probably even a little less than that, because, like, the boss floor is probably gonna be mostly just that. I think next time we're gonna take on the the second half of this cave here, and yeah. If you like this one, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment, I really appreciate it. Next time on Pikmin 2, we'll finish up the shower room, and probably this day in Perplexing Pool as well. So, thanks everyone for watching, I've been Masterstarman, and I'll see you guys for that then. Have yourselves a great day, and peace out.